Welcome to One Bag Travels. I wanted to look at some less expensive bags, so I picked up one of these. It's a company I found on Amazon that pretty much comes up every time I search for bags, and kind of want to have a look at them. So this one is a 40-liter carry-on backpack by a company called Hynes Eagle, and I also got the 38-liter pack, and I'm going to have a look at that one next. But I want to do a little review of this bag, and I'll show you some of the features and what makes a bag like this that's I bought this one for $65 on Amazon. What makes a less expensive bag like this different from a bag that's $200-300. Then I'll take everything out of here and do a little packing demo, show you what I have in here and how to pack this thing up. One of the big differences that you'll see in less expensive packs like this is the cost of the materials. So to make this pack less expensive, they have to use lower price materials. So generally you're going to be looking at the fabric material, the zippers, the zipper pulls, straps and buckles, and also the quality of manufacture. So let's start by looking at the material. A lot of more expensive bags are going to be made out of a more expensive fabric, which tends to be nylon. So some of the more expensive, thicker nylons are going to be like ripstop nylon and a Cordura, which is a brand name, ballistic nylon, and it's really thick. It's really tight weave, and nylon tends to be really soft and durable. So this bag is made out of polyester, which is also another synthetic fabric. And polyester, it's a strong fabric, but it tends to be a little less strong than nylon, and it's a little bit rougher. So it's not going to be quite as soft. It's not really plasticky, but it's definitely going to have a little bit more rough of a feel when you compare it to a nylon bag. So I think they did a pretty good job with their fabrics. This bag comes in like 12 different colors, and you can have a kind of a close-up look. So it's kind of this neat kind of black and blue pattern right there. So looking at some of the other features on this bag, these buckles, these are plastic buckles, and they definitely work. They tend to be a little bit flimsier, smaller and thinner than you'd find on a more expensive bag. They do have metal zipper pulls, which is nice. So when you're thinking about the quality of a bag and the materials and the straps and the buckles that are used, just because they're a little less expensive doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad bag. If you look at a lot of the Amazon reviews, there's about 400 reviews for this bag, and there's definitely a lot of people who have had problems with ripping and buckles breaking. The company has done some work to replace some problems with this bag, but it's definitely something to consider. You're going to have trade-offs with a more expensive bag compared to a less expensive bag. If you're someone that tends to travel a lot, or if you're really rough on your luggage, this might not be the bag for you. But if you're looking for a kind of casual travel bag, something to get you out the door, if you're a student on a budget, this could definitely be a good option. Let's start out by looking at some of the external features on the bag. You have these two front zipper pockets, and then each side of the bag has these cinch straps to squish the bag down. There's a kind of a small side handle carry. This top side has a little bit more of a thicker foam padded top carry. Over on this side, this is a water bottle pocket. This thing zips out and it has this unexpandable mesh in there. Water bottle slips right in there, and it has this little kind of bungee cord slip over the top to keep your water bottle in place. The back of the bag has these hideaway backpack straps. So right up in here, two straps pop out. They have these little clasps that hook right down there. Sternum strap. One of the things that you can kind of tell pretty easily with this least expensive bag is these straps aren't super beefy. They're pretty thin, kind of this closed cell foam, pretty much about the same thickness that you'd find in like a school backpack. Coming back to the front of the bag, this front zipper pouch opens up, and this is a couple little pouches in here for storing passport, notebook, pens and pencils, etc. You can see the material is a little bit kind of flimsy. Kind of this thinner polyester material. And then I'm not really sure what the space is up here. The zipper kind of opens up here, and this kind of top part right here is open also. It is big enough for kind of a tablet to fit in there, but I do feel like they could have utilized the space a little bit better if they had put the zipper a little higher up. Looking at this larger front compartment here, it has this top opening zipper, and there's a little strap here and these two padded laptop sleeves. So this bigger one will hold up to a 15.5-inch laptop, and this smaller one, this is my 8-inch Kindle, so big enough to fit something a little bit bigger than that. This front pocket is pretty big. If you don't have a giant laptop, or if you don't bring your laptop, it's a pretty big area to store a pretty decent amount of stuff. It's about 3 inches deep here. And this is a good place. You can store, this is kind of my toiletries, sunglasses, little electronic bag, kind of a day pack, a little pack towel. So I have quite a bit of stuff in there. It's pretty spacey. All right, let's have a look at the inside. So for being a pretty inexpensive pack, this thing is actually organized pretty well. It's got these two cinch straps here. Pop those off, and then it just has one big wraparound zipper. Goes almost all the way around the pack, and then it just opens up into this clamshell style. So I have everything all loaded up in here in these packing cubes, and these are actually a Hynes packing cubes, and I bought them to go with the bag. They actually work pretty good. So there's a small one which I have socks and underwear in. I have their medium cube, which I have my t-shirts and 2 short sleeve button-up shirts. And then under this bigger one, which takes up the whole length of the bag, I have another long sleeve shirt, 3 pairs of pants, and shorts. So it's really just kind of one big briefcase style opening. There are these kind of really thin clasps on the bottom, buckles. If you're not using packing cubes, you can kind of keep your stuff more secure. The top part of this pouch also has a little zipper. It's pretty thin, but you can kind of put whatever in there, or dirty laundry. Again, this is the Hynes 40-liter travel backpack, and while there could be some trade-offs between cost and quality materials, this is a pretty decent bag for the price. I'm going to take everything out of here and do another video with a packing demo, so thanks for watching.